We gonna get this. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it is the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Kick and my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Kick and Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up, right? Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you informed, or keep you entertained. So with that being said, you know how we get down over here on this channel. We talk about the new scams, the new methods, the new bank scams, the new bank methods, the dark world, the dark web. We talk about anything and everything that's going on in the world that pertains to getting some money. Now, it's a lot of people that have been looking at the dark web, hearing about the dark web for the past 5, 6 years. And them people have been kids. And now that they're 18, 19, 20, 21, they're able to do what they've been hearing and seeing for the past 5, 6 years. Now, there's a lot of people out there that think scams and fraud or just scams. Because first of all, it's a lot of people out there that lacks the knowledge and thinks everything is a scam. So they think everybody who show money like this or got money like this is a scammer or doing some type of scam. That's how small people's minds is. There's a lot of ways to get money out here in the world. It's real estate, it's jobs, it's a lot of different ways to get money out here. So you can't say everybody's a scammer just because they show money like this. But that goes into somebody's brain and what they got going on. The mentality. You know, a lot of people out here is haters. So they want to think something negative to make themselves feel better inside about you. That's how it goes. So a lot of people think everything and everybody is a scammer because they got money or whatever, whatever. That's not the case. Most people only know when it comes to scams are check methods and credit card methods, which is also not true. There are two different worlds when it comes to scam and fraud and whatever that you guys want to call it. You got real time scamming and fraud, and you got technology fraud. And a lot of people don't know the difference. A lot of people think it's just only, like I said, check scams and credit card, debit card scams, but it's deeper than what people think. There are so many different ways that somebody could potentially make revenue in this world that is ridiculous. It's scams, it's methods out here that has nothing to do with banks, has nothing to do with stealing, has nothing to do with nothing. All it is they probably stealing some type of Wi-Fi, some type of internet connection, some type of whatever. For example, my man's Ami with the Hellcat. He wasn't stealing money from people or banks or hacking into accounts or doing it in financial services. No, he was designing boards. And what's boards? Boards are okay. Let me break it down to y'all in real time terms so y'all can understand. So what Ami with the Hellcat was basically doing, he created a application right on on the Fire Stick to watch movies and real time TV. So basically, he was running these. He was getting all different type of Wi-Fi boxes and things like that, and just streaming the channels and streaming those channels onto his application that he had on the Fire Stick. And what he would do, so basically, he'll program his app onto these Fire Sticks, and whenever somebody bought the Fire Stick, they was basically buying his application. He kept his application with the movies and TV updated all the time. So it was one of the best APKs, building the best boards that was on there. And that's jailbroken and that's illegal. And he made over $40 million off of that. Had nothing to do with banks, had nothing to do with nothing. And there's so many different methods out there like that people are making millions and millions and millions of dollars that nobody talk about, that nobody knows about. But it's deeper than what people think. Everybody think it is scamming and fraud and hacking got to do with banks and checks and credit card, this and no, it's deeper than what people know. It's deeper than what people see. And that all stems from technology. Technology is one of the most powerful things. It's the powerfulest thing that we got on mankind, because without technology, there'd be no Wi-Fi, there'd be no electricity, there'd be no texting, there'd be no FaceTime, there'd be no live streaming, there'd be no Facebook, there'd be no YouTube, there'd be no Snapchat, there'd be no Twitter, there'd be Facebook. None of this stuff would exist without technology, because we got to have technology to be able to code and create these things. And this is what people don't understand. And due to the evolution of the world and the world getting younger and younger, we got listen, this generation of kids already grown by the time they get 10, 12 years old. They already got, all of them got cell phones. Every kid want to dress like an adult. Every kid on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Snap, all these different platforms. It's just getting younger and younger and younger. So if they are on all these platforms, they're exposed to the same things that we're exposed to. People showing money, people talking about this, people talking about that. And these kids not slow. They know it costs money to do certain things. They know having money is what's popular. So they want to get some money too. And depending on that kid and what they gravitate to is what they're going to do. And it's a lot of kids that play the gaming system. A lot of kids that play GTA and 5M server and all these different rappers that got different servers on GTA and real-time role playing and all that stuff. All this stuff got to do with technology. And all these kids is playing them and talking to people over the headphones and headsets. And you never know what somebody knows and starts talking about. Might got somebody, a kid that parents is a scammer. And now he is a scammer. And now he on here talking about credit card, this and this and this. And I get gift cards like this. And now he's intriguing this kid into doing it. And now he's starting to do his research. And now he gonna try to go do something. And he might learn how to do something. Now he might teach other people how to do. That's how it happens. You got adults on there to talk about this stuff and pass it down to kids on the dark web. Not on the dark web, but through these gaming systems and PC systems and internet platforms and things like that. It's being done. And people are not understanding that, because you got to think it costs money to get kids play. Listen, kids want the best clothes now. They want these G-Shock watches. They want chains. These kids want all the Roblox, all the Minecraft points, and all the stuff for GTA 5M and Call of Duty skins and 2K VC points. They want all this stuff, and it costs. They even raise the price on all this stuff. And parents not finna keep buying that stuff, because as soon as they get it, they run it up and they spend it all. Same day, within 10 minutes. So now these kids is being told, no, now they got to figure out how to get it themselves. And what's happening? These adults on here is telling these kids how to do certain things, get accounts, sell accounts, get Bitcoin. Because parents are sending kids money too. So if a kid got $100 in Bitcoin and he go on the dark web and do certain things and if he go on listen, a kid can go on the dark web, buy two accounts for $50 and sell them both for $100, and he make him $100 profit or whatever, and keep doing it. Now he flipping VCs and Roblox accounts and all these different accounts and stuff like that. This is what's happening in today's world. There are so many kids on the dark web. There are so many sites on the dark web that I ain't seen that's selling gaming stuff like controllers and cool controllers and gaming little like covers and stuff. Like you can switch the covers on games like Xbox and PlayStation. They got cool stuff like that. They got jailbroken USBs for the games that you can jailbreak your Xbox and jailbreak your PlayStation. They selling all this stuff on the dark web. So it's a place on the dark web called Imperial Carding. Now, Imperial Carding it's probably been many and many and many and many of Imperial Carding sites on the dark web. And due to the evolution of the dark web and the evolution of these methods and these GPT sites on the dark web, that's allowing these kids to perform different tasks and create different sites, because there are people on the dark web that's also mimicking sites. What I mean by mimicking sites, they might see a site that's popping, real popular, and they might get the source of that, go to one of these GPT sites, clone it, make that site, and now people coming to their site. There's a lot going on. Like there's a lot of hidden wiki sites. There's a lot of carding sites. There's a lot of counterfeit sites. There's a lot of the same sites on the dark web because of the GPT and how easy it is for people to take a source and clone it and make another site, or commit right, like make me a site that looks like this site, and people copy the what's the name, put it in there, and then it reads that. The technology AI robot reads that and looks at it, and then goes and makes something just like that. That's how it's happening. So Imperial Card has a lot of different things on it, from CCs, DCs, debit cards, gift cards, roadblock gift cards. They even got loaded gift cards. Like, people are, there's a lot of people that's selling gift cards now. And what I mean by gift cards is they basically getting these, that you'll buy a card and they'll do the work for you, then put it on a gift card, and then that's what you would get. So like they'll, it's like they're laundering the money off, so it won't be attached to a, an account with somebody's name. They're just doing that. It's a lot of different things that's going on these new sites on the dark web. That, and I told y'all, people, it's all about the hits. It's all about the traffic. You get more people to come to your site, it's going to give you a better, that person a better opportunity to make some money on that site. And then a lot of people don't understand, like, a lot of sites be having a lot of fake stuff, a lot of free for all sites. And what I mean by free for all sites is that you could just go to the site and easily go and search and look on it. A lot of those sites are the ones that be fake, because people don't understand that the dark web and cybersecurity, there are dark web police officers. There are people, crime police officers, cyber police officers, like they are FBI really with the police department, and they are in the cyber department, and they go in there, make sites and do all this and drive traffic to catch people and arrest people all the time. That's, and they, but they mainly be looking for like people who looking for like CP, child corn, CORN. Y'all know what's going on and stuff like that. So pedophiles and things like that. So the dark web is it's a real mixed up, messed up place. Like I said, it's not illegal to make a dark website, but it's illegal to buy illegal things, sell illegal things, or do illegal things on there. Like, you can make a dark website and be a forum and just talk about different subjects and different things. Some people on there, they sell their gadgets too. It's a lot of people that sell their gadgets. Like, it's not in, if you can buy a Flipper Zero on the clear net, you can buy a Flipper Zero on the dark web. Like, and a lot of people sell their gadgets or made gadgets that do like different things, different cool things. It's like robotics. Like, it's nothing harmful, just cool gadgets that can do certain stuff. But a lot of people get those gadgets and they turn them into different things. So it's just all about understanding what's going on the dark web, and not being too thirsty, and knowing what you're doing. So Imperial Carding, like I said, they're not www.blah.blah.com. No, they're long encrypted addresses, look like Bitcoin addresses with that ain't at the end, that you cannot post on the ClearNet. No website, nowhere on the ClearNet. So that's why it's hard for people to find sites. But some people do their extensive research and they end up coming across or finding sites. So Imperial Carding is a place on the dark web that's selling all different type of cards, gift cards, game cards, accounts, you name it. And a lot of people are, driving through it. It got a decent amount of hits within 2 days. So Imperial Card, man. But at the end of the day, there's always a victim. Y'all know that. There's always a victim. They not getting this money out of nowhere. There's always a victim. It might be you, it might be me, it might be a bank, it might be all three. But a lot of people know when it comes to the bank, a lot of stuff is, we'll talk about that later. But it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on out here in this real crazy world that we all living in. So like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys are getting your Norton Life Lock to monitor all your social media, financial, um, and personal accounts, to make sure no suspicious activity is going on. And monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is on there floating around for anybody to buy. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock. Make sure you guys are freezing all three of your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience. So nobody can get anything in your name. No loans, credit cards, lines of credit, apartment, or cars. Not even you, unless you unfreeze it. And make sure you guys get new debit and credit card numbers every so often. We use these cards all day, every day, and we don't get new cards until they expire, and it's like 6 to 8 years. So make sure you guys are getting new debit and credit card numbers every so often, so if that old information was to be part of a leak or compromise or a hack, it won't work, and you'll be safe. All right. So make sure you guys are staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on out here in this real crazy world that we are living in, because this is everything that's going on. It's real out here. And then to have more knowledge about things will keep you safe. And this knowledge that I be kicking, a lot of people don't ain't never heard of it. So be more safe, be more cautious, and be more aware of what's going on in this real crazy world. that we all living in. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there. Because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke. Let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshot, no replies. No 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Follow them instructions and stop window shopping when y'all write me, please. Make sure y'all booking your seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 260. Ask me to get help with anything that y'all want to get help with in the classroom setting. Make sure y'all book your seat on the crypto tour in-person limited gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all book your seat on the in-person limited gym, the in-person mentor. Make sure y'all book your seat on the month-long mentorship. 750 comes with a free 1K load, 20 to 25K on the flow. And the 1K, you get the 2K load. That's 25 to 35 on the flow. So make sure y'all book y'all see on the mentorships. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App, me and their network on Discord, Telegram, and the Potato App. Still look for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikTok, Snapchat, Discord, Kick. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives, and make sure y'all getting there and y'all fit in with these lows. All right, 125 and up for limited time only, but it's really 210 and up. All right, y'all see what's going on. Send me those screenshots when y'all ready, and let's get to work. Apple Pay, Bitcoin, Cash App payment. All right, and with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I will see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.